Well, welcome to the show. We're going to do something new, and we're going to have small segments of things. One of the first things, and one of the things that's going to continue, is our NFL Weekly Rundown.
Yeah, this is always one of my favorite segments, and now we decided to make it kind of a short clip for everybody to see.
This is where we're going to break down each of the games in a quick, brief little sentence and just kind of give you a synopsis of what happened. You can digest pretty much the entire NFL week in just a few minutes. So, send it to the clip. Bryce Young's rookie season is going to be one to forget. The Cowboys keep trekking towards the playoffs with another dominant win on both sides of the ball. Dak throws 2 touchdowns as Pollard runs in another. Deron Bland gets his 4th pick 6 of the season as the Cowboys destroy the Panthers 33-10. Steelers and Browns going at it in Cleveland. This AFC North battle is extremely important in the race for the division crown. The low-scoring affair didn't lack flair, however. Jalen Warren breaks off a 74-yard touchdown to bring the game close, but the Steelers couldn't muster up much more than that. Pickett does not look like an NFL quarterback at all, as Dorian Thompson-Robinson gets his first career win, watching a field goal in as time expires. The Browns take it, 13-10. Battle for the North. Well, not really. Seems like the Lions have that all but wrapped up. However, the Bears wanted to make it really interesting this week. They got out ahead of the division leaders quickly, intercepting Goff 3 times through the first 3 quarters. The tenacious group did not quit, though, and came back to move to 8-2 on the season. Justin Fields rushes for over 100 yards, but it just isn't enough. Lions beat the Bears 31-26. Regardless of the win, the Packers should still move on from Jordan Love. Beating the helpless Chargers is not a measuring stick for success. While Justin Herbert seems to be doing his part, the Chargers just can't seem to figure out the rest. Brandon Staley is on the verge of losing the locker room if he can at least be competitive at home next week against Baltimore. Packers do survive this one, 23-20. CJ Stroud has been lighting up opposing defenses, as D'Amico Ryan's defense is holding their own as well, and a top 10 defense in coverage. Both Kyler and CJ made some epic throws for scores this week, and the Cardinals kept it close. They don't look bad with Kyler at the helm. I'm still not sure if he's the guy or not, but better than nothing. Stroud and company hold the lead and come out on top on this one, 21-16. Jaguars were bored and playing with their food on Sunday. Titans rolled into Jacksonville and quickly became prey to the Big Cats. Trevor Lawrence accounts for all touchdowns as he throws for 2 and rushes for 2. I guess ETN needed a break. Levis has a strong arm, and with help and time, might be able to develop into something. Time isn't now, though. Jags win big, 34-14. Raiders held their own in Miami with a team that is poised to win the AFC East. Vegas kept in the game the entire time. Rookie Aiden O'Connell throws 3 picks, but the Raiders' defense turns Miami over 3 times also. Tyreek flashes speed, and Ramsey's return is huge for this secondary. Dolphins keep rolling and beat a 500 team. Still wondering whether or not they can start beat winning teams. They do take this one, 20-13. Tommy DeVito, no relation to Danny, is lighting it up for New York right now. In his first 3 starts, he has 2 multi-touchdown passing games, already 1 more than Kenny Pickett. The story really isn't about the offense, though. This defense turned Washington over 6 times on Sunday. 3 picks, 3 fumbles. Giants should have never extended Danny Dimes, and are paying for it now. They do win this one, 31-19. Guess who's back? Back again. Niners back. Tell a friend. Mayfield is not a bad quarterback, but Brock Purdy was absolutely perfect this weekend. Literally. He throws for 3 touchdowns and achieves a perfect passer rating. Mr. Irrelevant is arguably the most relevant quarterback in the NFC not named Jalen Hurts. Bucks can't keep up with a fine-tuned offensive machine. Oh, and the defense is pretty good too. Niners win 27-14. Bills looking for revenge from week 1. After Rodgers goes down, Wilson and the Jets were able to hold on for the win. Zach Wilson since then has been mediocre at best. This game highlights the lack of NFL ability in this young man, unfortunately. Jets fans should be happy to know he has been benched by his coach, as Tim Boyle will get the nod next week. Jets barely show up, lose 32-6. Seahawks could have really used this win. They now sit 1 game back of the Niners with a home date this upcoming week. The perfect opportunity to take the full lead in the NFC West. Rams did all they could to not let this season be a complete wash. Sitting at 4-6, they aren't contenders of any sort, but a win's a win. Seattle really needs to win next week to have any shot at the division title. Rams take this one, 17-16. Russell Wilson has 19 touchdowns and only 4 interceptions this season, completing almost 70% of his passes. Granted, it got off to a slow start, but the Broncos have won 4 straight now against some big competition. With wins over the Packers, Chiefs, Bills, and Vikings, Broncos now sit at 5-5. Can anything come out of this bad start? Minnesota loses their first with Dobbs at the reins, but it was close and on the road. Denver barely squeaks this one out, 21-20.